Okay, are you guys ready to get started? And thank you for not being so flaky. Okay, we're over 600 live. This is awesome. Let's dig right in. We're going to go fast. And unlike most of my pontificatory sessions, this is going to be mostly meat and potatoes because I have some things to show you and I am fired up. I want to preface this by saying this sounds emotional and weird. I'm usually not emotional on these kind of calls, but there's two reasons why I'm absolutely grateful to God or the universe or whatever you believe. Doesn't matter what you believe. There's some universal karma out there. The day before yesterday, I crashed my e-bike going 30 miles an hour with no helmet and flipped and rolled in the street, and I just had a couple scrapes. So jujitsu helped me, and also whoever was up there, because you guys would have been really pissed if I wasn't here again today. So thank you for sparing me. But more importantly, what I'm looking at, what I'm going to show you here today, I still can't freaking believe it that there's so much talk about AI and so much BS about AI and so much. I think there's real value and real important things to understand. There's also a ton of hype, and we have spent 10 years positioning our product for AI, and it's like the perfect thing. So somebody intervened from somewhere, whether it's good karma, whether we try to serve people, whether we have tried to help you guys without being weird or hypey. Like all the AI tools that you're going to see, they stop where we start. So we're in a weird way positioned way ahead of the marketplace, and it was not intentional. I am not that smart. We spent 10 years trying to structure information so you can do all of your marketing with one path, one system that informs all of your emails and your marketing. We've been doing that for the last several years, actually 10 plus years if you count when we didn't have software. AI came around and literally 100x'd what you can do with our stuff. Okay. So whatever being, universe, karma you believe in, just big hat tip to whoever's listening. Now let's go and get started right away. Whoa, my face is big. Hi, big face. Okay. So Growthworks AI, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to launch a product, multiple products actually, that are immediately available and those coming soon. And if you've ever been on my content before, every marketer in the world says this is like nothing else you've ever seen. You're the first people witnessing something that I still freak out when I look at. So let's just look at it. Okay. First thing, the truth about AI. Has anyone heard of AI? Has anyone not heard about AI? Does anyone believe it's the biggest buzzword in marketing right now and business and life, from recipes to transportation, software, everything in between? It's cool. Is anyone afraid of AI? Does anyone have concerns? Does anyone have imminent fear thoughts about AI? And then the people on this call are going to skew heavily toward early adopters because that's who you are. You're entrepreneurs, you're business owners, digital citizens. So tools like ChatGPT and all these things are amazing, but you have to understand that I think the last statistic I saw was 0.8 of 1% of people have used ChatGPT. So there's a place for you, okay? That's what I thought before this. But let me just start with some bad news. The truth about AI is we're all fucked. No, I'm just kidding. End of session. Thanks for showing up, guys. It's been real. Have a good day. No, I'm just kidding. We're not. I just thought that's a funny way to start it, because that's how that's how the marketing space does everything, right? We know that there are thousands of uses for AI, from coding, research, content translation, customer service, support, sales, and you guys in the chat, you could probably name 6,000 other ones, right? And which also means that for gurus, many of which I know, this also means making a quick buck by saying, you better buy my AI program or you're going to die, you're going to lose your job. Then there's the other side of the gurus that are teaching you to create, in my frank language, shitty products, right? So do you know why we marketers use, things like scarcity, whatever, and sell quick results to people like you and people like me? Is because unfortunately humans bite that bait. We want quick fixes, and we're motivated by extreme fear or make money online. Okay. So the make money online industry is something that a necessary evil for me, but I've never launched a product saying 3 clicks and you're going to be rich. And So now there's this whole wave of ads. If I go to Facebook right now, you'll see several of them. You're probably seeing them. How to create a course with zero knowledge or expertise in 10 minutes. Well, sorry for the French, but kindly fuck you. Like, the world does not need us to go and put a whole bunch of crappy courses and products out there in ebooks. Okay. If you had to go and take a course on how to prevent diabetes for your mom, are you going to trust someone in their pajamas that made a course with ChatGPT? Or are you going to trust an expert that's a physician in diabetes and metabolic health? Come on. There's good news in that. Okay. The good news is, when anyone can create a low grade ebook or course in 6 minutes, which products are going to rise to the top? Think about that. Do you remember like all these trends like content marketing? Everyone made crappy websites, and SEO, and everyone made these niche sites. And then, all the funnels, everyone started making good looking funnels, but they couldn't even help clients. Think about that. Think about this, when all the ads on Meta or Google are generated and optimized with AI, which are going to win the auction? It's still going to be the ones with the people with the most nuanced expertise and value to add to the world. So I like it. I hate it for the industry, but I like it for my business. If 20 people start teaching digital marketing with courses they made on ChatGPT, please go do that. Thank you. Because when you have a hard question, I want to be there to answer the questions that nobody else can answer, or few people can answer. And that's if you're on this session, continue this session. If you're not a make money online minded person, no offense, I wouldn't hang on this webinar, because you're not going to like it, because I'm not going to teach you how to make $1 million with one click. I'm going to show you how to take your expertise, knowledge, and passion and greatly accelerate how quickly and effectively you can get stuff done. Okay. Think about that. Stop biting off on the bait. We're feeding the wrong mouths in this world. Like, the make quick money online with no knowledge is garbage. The value of the expert and craftsperson will increase exponentially. This is who is going, I hate getting phone calls on my watch. The value of the expert and the craftsman will only increase. Okay. That is the nature of what we're talking about here. So when all the ads on Google are generated again and optimized with AI, which is going to win the auction? Which is going to rise to the top? Now, the other side of that is you do need to be on the right side of what I call the value line. Are you an authority or a commodity? But this had nothing to do with AI, folks. Like, if you're spending your life, here's how you know which side of the value line you're on. Does your client tell you what to do, or you tell them what to do? Not to be rude. If you're an authority and you're a preeminent, guide, expert, then your client comes to you for advice. You don't walk into a doctor's office and say, I got a broken leg, give me some morphine, shut up. No. The doctor has a process, an intake triage process that you follow. The commodity is, clean my house. If you don't want to do it for $20, I'll hire someone tomorrow. So you don't want to be a vendor anyway. So what AI is doing is it's accelerating the separation of skills. And of course, Billie Jean and everyone's right. You want to be on the right side of that fence. But if you're here, I think you already know that. Yeah, sorry. The correct side, which is the left side. Sorry, Jeff. Yeah. So think about this. This is the way, when I was in Silicon Valley, we had a whole team of people just doing, search engine optimization. We had 1 million unique visitors a month. This was in like 2000 or whatever, right? Then all this Panda thing happened and Google cracked down and all the marketers got crushed. Content marketing. Everyone started celebrating content marketing, and you don't have to learn advertising. You just go write a bunch of blogs and you get ranked. Then all the people that get paid by ads, like Facebook ads, came out, and content marketers took a big hit. And then you got crypto and this, and funnels is there's always these huge buzzwords. Okay. Here is the truth. Here's all that shit over here, and here's a good offer. Do you agree with that? Hopefully that's rhetorical. There is no amount of marketing whiz-bangery that is going to overcome a good offer, but business opportunity seekers do this. This is how you grow a business, and this is how marketers, I don't call myself a marketer. I've had to learn digital marketing to grow my business and help others. But marketers market. Like, the end result of their work is marketing. And I don't like that. I don't associate with those people. You don't see me at those events. You don't see me at those masterminds. And it's not because I think I'm better than them. It's just I'm too busy building a remarkable product. I don't want to be a marketer, and I don't want you to be a marketer. I want you to use marketing to change the lives of yourself and your customers, but don't be a trend following marketer. Can you close your eyes to what's happening in the industry? No. But if AI in 12 years, it won't be 12 months. If AI in the next 5 to 12 years, if this does happen, well, it's the same thing if a meteor strikes. We're screwed anyway. So let's just do what we need to do to build a good business until something weird happens to the planet, right? But I have this really positive outlook after the research that we've done, our team has done. I have a very symbiotic, positive hope and outlook on what AI can do. Okay. Yeah. What happened to that motherfucker, right? So this is the whole framing, and I'm sorry to spend that time, but if we don't establish like who should be here and how we should look at AI, then showing you another product that you shouldn't buy unless you're going to use it with existing expertise, although it has some expertise built in, but a little bit. So if you remember a training I did, those of you that are in the CRM, I talked about this customer engine model. I'm not going to go through it again today because you can go back and watch it. But what we said was, for anybody on the planet, whether you're a course creator, an author, or a software company, you have to get a handful of things correct. Okay? A handful of things correct. You have to have a good offer. Then you have to create a whole bunch of content. Then you have to use software and tools to automate your business to some degree. So there's nobody on the planet that doesn't have to do these things. And I just made it today really simple. I want you to look at this, and this is just me saying, here's the most simple way to look at, forget AI, forget whatever products and whiz bang, bright, shiny objects existing in your world. You have to have a good offer, which means solve the right problem. By the way, this is ranked. If you don't get this right, everything's dead. Okay. And then if you don't get this right, if you don't take the problem you solve and introduce a unique mechanism, a unique product. See, we don't want to go into a market we don't want to go where there's no fish and go fishing. That's how you starve. Elon Musk and all the people that we look at that create new things, they made their money solving an existing problem, like PayPal. Okay. You don't start with SpaceX. You start with PayPal. You have an exit. You start solving an existing problem with a better way of doing it, which we're going to get into a little bit today. Then you have to have the right messaging and the right strategy. So even if you're selling high ticket, but you're trying to sell it over a VSL, it won't work. Or if you're selling low ticket books, driving the people to a sales call, that won't work either. So you need the right offer, which is comprised of these things. Do we agree on that so far? Do we agree? You need those things in place. This is just, I'm stating the obvious because it's important to start with, like, is there anything else you need that's not on here? No. Do you not need anything here? And that's also a no. Well, then you have to build content. Some of you might be here. Some of you might have a good offer. Maybe you're a consultant, or you're a coach, or you're an expert, and you've been helping people in a brick and mortar setting, and you want to go online. So you already have a good business, but now you're like, man, I want to go online. Well, what most people do is they skip over to the tools because that's the bright, shiny object. They skip over to this stuff. Yeah, I need to get a CRM. I need to get some active campaign or high level going. I need to buy an autoresponder. Well, I definitely need Thrivecart. So you're basically buying tools that no orders are going through, but it feels good to buy the tools because the guy told you it's half off. So you're like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to get, ever webinar, and I'm going to be rich with webinars, but you don't even have a product to write a webinar about. So this is what most people do, is they skip over here. Okay. Now in the middle, yeah, you know why we get sold the tools, Evelyn? Because that's the quick fix. If you just have this thing I can sprinkle in your life, the whole world's going to open up. Well, yeah, but the tool doesn't teach you and know that you have a good offer. So you can do all the emails selling a bad product. It'll never work. You can advertise beef jerky to vegans all day long. It'll never work if you have the best toolkit in the world. But in the middle is where people get stuck. So this is like, nothing will happen if you don't have a good offer. The content. So I look at it like, the way I look at our business is, before I can go and look at tools or use tools, I have to go, okay, I know what my offer is. Now comes the hard work. I got to go build a whole bunch of course slides. Then I have to record that course, right? Then I have to think about marketing. I got to find out, what am I going to pull out of that course to use as a lead magnet, whether I'm doing organic marketing or advertising, to go and like create interest and get eyeballs on my offer. Then I have to have, landing page and sales copy. Then I have to go, or someone on my team, we have to say, okay, now let's think about how we're going to sell this, and let's create the sales video for this, whether I'm driving people to an appointment or selling them a product. Then I have to write some follow-up sequences. Most people really leave a lot on the table, or they're not even profitable because they're not following up. Then if I'm doing high ticket, I don't know who Clint is, but I need more than Clint to enroll. I need clients to enroll. Clint might be a good client, but I want more than one. And then I have to do any ads or creative. Okay. So again, do you think there's anything that's not here that you have to create? Probably not. Is there anything here that you don't need? If you're not doing high ticket, you don't need the client enrollment stuff. Other than that, how many people are here? Okay, 927 of you. 927 of you need to do all these things. And how you do them is where you get stuck, because you might go buy a course on this, and then maybe you think you want to do this, and then you buy a tool over here, but you still don't have your message down right, and you haven't even finished your course, and you're already trying to look at marketing, and you just get stuck because the world of marketing looks something like this for most people. Okay, that's what you're doing, what most people are doing. So these aren't only the things you need to do in the right order. And then let's talk about the tools. For you out there, you have to have some kind of website. People are going to Google you, even if it's what's now the buzzword is a funnel hub, but the authority sites that have been around since the late 90s. It's the same thing. Like, have all the entries into your funnel from opt-in through booking an appointment, have reviews, social proof, blah, 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 right? Funnel pages. Well, you can't market without that. You need some way to follow up with people, whether it's email or SMS. If you're high ticket, people are going to want to book a call. Either way, they got to buy your stuff. And I fucked up and put these over here. Okay. So this is just setting the big picture, because I think before I looked at how we can use AI and what I'm going to show you in a second, like, you have to know what you're trying to accomplish, or it's just another bright, shiny thing that I don't want you to consider. Does that make sense? Like, what's missing? Okay. What's missing? Do you need all this stuff? Yes. Do you need all this stuff? Of course. You need probably 100% of these things. So key concept number 2. So key concept number 1 is you have to have a big picture map. It was more complicated when I taught it, when we launched our CRM, but now I'm just saying, look, if you do these things in order and check the boxes, you're going to be way more successful than someone who's still struggling, going all back and forth, all round and round. These are the things you need to do in sequence, and you have to get them right. Concept number 2, then why do the wheels fall off for you? Well, it doesn't matter who you are. You're on this session, and I'm going to find out exactly where you are in your journey. I probably know where most of you are, because I've been doing this for a while. 100% of us, 100% of you start out, it's going to be great. Next month, I'm going to launch my coaching business. I'm going to launch my course. I took this boot camp from Steve, whoever, and he told me I'm going to be rich. And all I need to do is create one quick webinar, and I'm going to make millions. And all I have to do is start going through the training and implement it, and I'm going to be rich. Okay. That's how we start out. And then we get hit by the bricks. And I always show the bricks, because there's none of you that aren't stuck with one or more of these bricks. First off, you don't have a good offer. Literally, when I see people, we teach people how to do messaging all the time. Before AI, we had a very strict format, and then people post their messages, and it's like, holy crap, people always need help with that. And I've always struggled to help people with this. And now with AI, it's literally like me helping. Okay. Then you're like, cool. If you don't have a good offer, you're in trouble, because nothing else will work. We already know that. Secondly, I got to create all that freaking content. How am I going to sit there and write emails and funnel content and all this stuff? I literally have to spend weeks or months. If I hire a second-rate copywriter, I go backwards. If I try to use ChatGPT or something, I already have to have a certain level of expertise to even know if the output is good enough. Like, if you're a beginner and you're going to go to ChatGPT and say, write me an email sequence that sells this product, good luck with that. Okay, go ahead and try it. You have to know the best practices, and then ChatGPT or OpenAI, whatever tools you use, they accelerate the output. Okay. But that ocean of content is real, and you can't go use the tools. And then what happens? Oh, then I got to face all the tech. That's really awesome. I have to look at this. Oh, that's no problem. I got to spend, I got to become an expert in Zapier and taping together all these tools and calendars and Jesus, right? And then finally, the money. And I said this when I launched the CRM, like, most of you, actually, I'm not even going to make an assumption. How much have you spent in the last 2 years on marketing courses, software, events, or coaching? If you're comfortable just saying it, give me a rough number. Carmen says 0. either you're a bajillionaire or you're probably going to stay where you are for a while. But most people are saying like 15K, 14K, 26K, 10K. Brian, if that's real, 100K plus. Now, don't get me wrong. I invest in coaches. Like in the last year and a half, I've spent this much money because if you reach a level of success, the fastest way to accelerate that is go, hey, I'm not going to go figure out YouTube ads. Let's fly in the number one person, or let's take these top 2 coaching programs on YouTube. And literally in 6 weeks, you get more done than you would in a year. But if you're a beginner, you need to have the foundation in place. And you guys are just typing in more and more of these, way too much money, 10K, 50K. So just to get an average, let's just say probably 10K or more, because most of these answers come in are way higher than I would have thought. So now let me ask you a hard question. Have you monetized 10X that number? So if you said you spent carry $100 plus, or Eric, 8,000, have you made 80,000 from that? You know what I mean? Like, what is it, an investment or is it a cost? The difference is, did it work predictably to produce, why would you spend money on something that you think you're just going to throw money in the toilet? Because all that money you spent, you had the intention of like leveraging that. Okay. So why is that? Why is that? If you're stuck, here's why. A lot of you have seen this before. It's because of this. Who can tell me what this means? And no, I'm not losing my mind. This is a really important image for you. I would print this up. What do you think this means? This weird image I'm showing you of cars. Like, you're like, I came here for AI and you're showing me rusty vehicles. What's your problem, sir? So this is how people are approaching marketing. Number one, to be very, very direct, you probably didn't really know in the most simple way, these are the exact steps you have to follow. I mean, forget the visual version. This is just, look, did you get this right? Then you have to get this right. Then you have to get this right, on down the list. And you can't really fail heavily on one of these or the whole thing breaks. It's the weakest, link in the chain. Most of you don't follow a process, and that's okay, because that's the way the industry is set up for you. It's like I drop you off in a junkyard and I go, hey, Janine, Tom, Kevin, Lucero, Carrie, do me a favor. Go and find all the parts you need to build a vehicle, then drive it home. See you later. And I drop you off in a junkyard. That's how people are approaching marketing. It's like, I need to buy this course on copywriting. I need to, oh my God, then there's this event coming up, funnel hacking. I don't even have a funnel, but I'm going to go to funnel hacking. But oh my goodness, then how about this half off today only, how to learn Facebook ads for short order cooks? And it's like, there's so much to learn that what you need to do is 80-20, the 80-20, and get a few things right and stop doing everything else. That's how everybody else in life gets success. Do you guys have spouses or friends or family members that are doctors or pilots? Does anyone have friends, spouses, or family members that are doctors or pilots? Would you want to work with them if they just bought a bunch of medical books and took a bunch of courses and then brought a scalpel to your face? Well, why are you doing that with marketing? Why are you doing that? Like a doctor has to go through a rigorous step-by-step program, training, residency, certification, maintaining skills, and you're trying to like duct tape this together, going, yeah, I'm gonna launch an online business, and I don't have a clear strategy, and I'm gonna use 10 different courses, 8 different coaches, 5 different pieces of software, and it's gonna be great. So you know what? This concept I'm talking about right now, it used to be the thing I stopped talking about or spent less time on. It's the most important, because if you don't have a map and you're lost in another country, you're already screwed, especially if it's like freezing, right? So here's what you're doing now. And each thing you're looking at, everything in your inbox and your newsfeed is just solving one little piece of the puzzle. Like if I went to Facebook right now, my browser, and looked at ads with you, it's like, this is how you need this right now. Check this out. Look at this. Oh, here's a new click. Here's a new video software you need. Here, it's like, it's literally, if you can't monetize $1 you spend this month, don't spend it. When do you buy Wistia? When your videos are converting well enough, you can improve them. When do you buy, whatever, ClickFunnels software? When you have a working system and you've created all that content, all you need to do is paste the video in there and your funnel's live and you start making money with it this month. We don't have venture capital. We can't invest in tools that sit on the shelf. Right? So this is what you're doing. This is, I know AI, I promise you AI is 45 seconds away. I have to frame this. How long will it take what you're doing now? How can I ask this nicely? Are you confident that you have a crystal clear path to get where you want to go? What's your confidence level that if I just left you alone in a room, you know exactly what to do each and every minute to get there? The yes is congratulations. And I want to be really honest and say, if you're a yes, there's probably not a lot of reason to be here, because I would invest in your business now. If I could just give you, 500K or $1 million and say, let's invest on you, 10X in your business, and you say, no problem, done. Then you're probably not in the along with most of us, and where we're always trying to, overcome obstacles and maybe make mistakes and trying to get there. Okay. Now, the key concept, the next key concept is called structured data approach to marketing, and then we'll look at the actual demo. So the fastest version, if just for the few folks that are new here, of the hero's journey, is I had a mullet and I played heavy metal music and I wore Z Cavaricci pants, and I literally had a mullet in Ohio. Then I still had giant ears. I didn't even notice them until I shaved the mullet, how big my ears were. Somehow they got like more proportionate because my head got bigger. I don't know why. And I served in the military. Great. Worked in Silicon Valley. That was neat. Got married, started having kids, started an agency. I thought I was going to be rich about 2012, 2013, and had some clients and hit rock bottom, literally burnout, started looking for jobs. And if I hadn't found what I'm going to show you today, right, that predated AI, you'd be missing all this wonderful talent and humor, and which I know is not very much. So maybe I shouldn't have done it, but I did. So here's what I realized. And if you've been in my world, you know this is true. The weirdest picture ever. I was on the bottom of the ocean, certified to 180 feet deep, explosive ordnance disposal diver. And I realized when I was trying to figure out marketing, I already knew everything I needed to know, believe it or not, from the military, which was there was life and death. If you're going to go disarm a bomb, if you're going to go deal with chemicals or nuclear stuff or Unabomber type situation, you don't wing it. You don't go, hey, I'm just going to try to figure it out. I was like, what if marketing was life and death? Well, it kind of was for me because I didn't have any money or anything going on. And I said, dude, that's it. Here I am. I'm going to I remember I went to what was a product launch Formula Live in Arizona. And they were like, if you just, you bought this product, you're going to be rich. But then we're going to have this other guy come up on stage. And it was, Brendan Bouchard, great guy. But then he was like, if you really want to be rich, you need to come to my event and buy another $2,000 thing called the Total Product Blueprint. I'm like, well, I thought they both did the same thing. So then I paid all the money and I went to Santa Clara to Brendan Bouchard's event. And guess who came on stage? Jeff Walker, to pitch the product I already bought that got me to the place I already was. And I was like, well, this doesn't feel good. And, great dudes, knowledgeable people. Awesome. For me, it was not the way I wanted to do it. I was like, well, I'm not going to go and spend 100 years trying to buy different courses and products from everybody on the planet. And then someone was telling me the other stuff I bought didn't work as well as theirs. Like, you can't use that. Don't do your ads like that, because I was like, dude, I will never get there. So I zoomed out and realized that this was it. The structured approach. What am I saying, the structured approach? Because if you spend the time to get one good offer right, you never have to worry about things like lead magnets, how to do a high-ticket coaching program, emails, writing a book. Anything you do with your marketing comes down to that one thing that we call the product roadmap. So now everyone should be caught up. We're all on the same page. Does that make sense so far? If you've never seen a product roadmap, it's simply a visual representation of your course or program. You don't tell people how you can help them. You show them. Okay? Little agua mineral, grab your own sip. Liquid IB is your friend. So this happened organically, not by some design, some grand design, some knowledge, some foresight, I wish I can claim. My customers and you, maybe your stuff is on this screen. I don't know. I mean, who would have known people would pay thousands of dollars of how to design your own garden at home? Who would have known that? Not me. Who would have known people pay thousands of dollars to hire a coach online to learn guitar instead of local guitar lessons with some guy with a questionable background is not allowed near schools. So I didn't know that, but the biggest aha moment was this. All the marketing is done. And that's why we build Growthworks. And that's how AI is just going to 100x the speed of all this. Like if you create a pathway instead of just a whole bunch of BS, then it's like, well, here's all your emails. Here's all your lead magnets. Here's every slide of your course. And it just goes and goes and goes and goes. When you create the pathway, it's all of your marketing. Does that make sense? I'm getting to it, Josh. If I don't frame it, it's not worth it. And if you got a meeting with a divorce lawyer or something, you just check the replay, sir. So that's it. The product roadmap is everything. Okay. That's everything. So because I'm a geek, I'm not going to go through everything. I'll fast forward per your request. I just simply created a one-page map for everything. High ticket, how to do high ticket, low ticket, how to sell, books and stuff like that. Digital courses, live events where you're driving people to a lead magnet. Webinars, lead magnets, the customer engine. That's all I did was be the biggest geek in this space and say, if I can give people more detail each and every step, blah, 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 blah. And that's, if you've been in my world, there's two things that I want you to have in your hands. Number one, the strategy you need to follow. And number two, the exact steps. And this is where the hype comes in the industry. It's like, all you need to do is launch a webinar and you're going to be rich. And this in my special program. Then you go and get into the detail. And there's a huge gap between step one and step two. There's actually 9 steps in between. You're like, dude, that's like saying all you need to do is win the Tour de France and have a bike. Like, it's like Maverick saying, here's an F-16, go fly it. They're like, no, I'll die. Like there's way more detail than you're selling me and telling me. So that's the only secret sauce. Many of you guys have been here, have already known who I am, that we help people get amazing results that we're really proud of. And right now we've had over 40,000 customers. Step one, the Fletcher method, that was probably 10 years of giving people the strategies and tools that they need, those one-page SOPs and training courses and coaching. Then the Growthworks content engine, which is how to generate your content. The Growthworks CRM, we launched in partnership with High Level in March, and about 300 or 400 of you are part of that. But now AI. So without further ado, I'm going to show you right now how to check all these boxes. And if I can't do it in 2% of the time it would have normally taken you, then you're going to get your money back from this session. So you guys stoked? That wasn't too bad, right? It wasn't too much intro. So let's look at some AI. We are officially full. Oh, $9.99. Someone just got pissed off. Sorry. So if you're watching the replay, then I apologize if you didn't get here live. You guys are awesome for being here live. All right. So tonight we are going to party like it's $19.99. Let's go look at the Growthworks AI demo. Brace yourselves because I'm going to freak out in a minute. I've seen this 100 times and I always freak out. So the first thing I'm going to do when I'm logging to my normal Growthworks dashboard, let's just go to my home here. And I'm in a new campaign. I want to make sure I'm not overwriting an existing campaign. I'm going to go generate. Generate AI is the first tool. Now, unlike if you've used Growthworks before, you guys know there's a whole lot of Growthworks allowed you to take your expertise and put it into a good format. And a lot of people still struggled because we believe that 90% of the work up front is what makes the marketing easier. So let me show you how to take out 98% of the time. Here are some examples. I'm going to launch a course that helps. And while I'm doing this, type in the end goal of your program. What do you help people with? Like I help people get what? Lose fat, improve their health, make money, and imposter syndrome. Great. I'm going to take some of your examples here actually. Master coaching skills, overcome chronic weight loss, very common. And the reason you're going to hear common things about like health, wealth, relationships is because those problems will be big for people throughout eternity. If you're solving a problem that helps people increase their financial situation through their business or their investments, increase their relationships, and then in status or health, like AI will never force you to eat well or have a successful business or do any of those things. Okay. So here's a common examples in our world. I want to launch a course that helps small business owners become an authority on LinkedIn so they can generate leads from LinkedIn to grow their business. Another example, I want to have a course, or you could say coaching program, that helps life coaches with organic marketing so they can get more customers, very common, right? Maybe a course on Facebook advertising for coaches that helps them launch their first successful ad campaign. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy a prompt I just put in here as a sample. A course that helps coaches and course creators generate revenue using YouTube ads. I'm going to say maybe get some. Okay. Now here's where the magic begins. I'm just going to go like this. Now this is literally doing more than you think. It's pivoting on our background, our system structure of what we teach for years. It's looking at the common products that are purchased out there with books, experts, courses across the web. It's looking who's likely to buy it, and it's looking at the ideal outcome. So here, for example, can you guys still see me okay? You see my demo? This is just a confirmation step. Now, this is where it really starts cooking with gas. The product type is a course. Well, I might be a coaching program for me. Let's see my ideal. This is the most common avatars for this. I'm going to say course creators, and I'm going to say, I'm going to be more specific. Although the end outcome is increase clients, because I told it that, get more clients. I'm going to say launch ads campaign. Oops, I got to spell right. I don't have to spell right, but I'd like to. Now, let's see what happens now. Now I'm going to look at, okay, I'm going to scan and say for that outcome, based on what we teach, the knowledge and the algorithm that we've built that sits on OpenAI, using our structured data we talked about. That's why I had to show you that first, Larry. Just kidding. It's going to say, well, what is the most logical process I can create, the most system or product or course that is going to help people achieve that goal? Let's see how realistic this looks. Understand the power of YouTube ads for coaches and course creators. Create a customer targeting strategy for YouTube ads, choosing the right ad format for your coaching or course content, scripting and filming high converting ads. I mean, come on, folks. Okay. Now, what do you think about that output so far? If you're an expert in, it's not ChatGPT directly. No, it's OpenAI, because ChatGPT can do a lot of these disparate tasks, but we needed something that could not only find the content within our structured data format, but create everything, folks. I'm not going to show you a sexier version of ChatGPT. I'm going to show you what ChatGPT can do, which is, number one, have a master strategy that covers everything. Number two, go create your course, go create your lead magnets, and create your funnel. All right. So I can regenerate it. I can rewrite it, make it more for beginners. I can make it more advanced. I can reorder things if I want. But let's just say this is cool enough. Does this make sense so far? Is this cool? I think it's, oh my God, just I haven't even started yet. Save and next. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create unique names for each of these steps, because I've already agreed, okay, that's my outline. I didn't include introductory matter, conclusion matter. I don't want to get those core 9 steps that's going to inform everything else. This is why I'm so grateful to the multiverse of marketing nerds that have bestowed this upon us. So what I've done is I'm looking at how can I create a unique branded step that still has all the content. And this is important because when you have a unique mechanism that's made up of 9 unique steps, that's what you introduce to the marketplace. Okay. But let's just say, I want to make it more funny, which I might not want to do. I'm just showing you some options. It's crazy. Just wait. Just bear with me till you see the next 2 steps. It's like I do this for fun without even. Okay, so scripty McFilm face, budget like a boss, dance analytics, tweak and repeat. So I probably wouldn't do that for my market. But maybe what I'll do is I'll make for beginners. And you get, I'm not going to go through all the options. It's really neat. And this is important to look at. That's why I talk about the brand center we're launching. You can set the tone, the voice, the colors, and it's just going to be like, oh, here's all my content, all my lead magnets, all my course slides, all my funnel pages, all to my brand voice. And yeah, my scripty McFilm face is pretty fun. So here's a more reasonable version. And I could say, number 5 kind of freaks me out. What I want to do is I want to take number 5 and maybe make it a little bit more catchy. And this is bananas, folks. Like, forget the campaign plan, forget creating all of your content, all your assets, and all your I'm just looking at, okay, I like that better. Okay. That's good enough for me. Now what I'm going to do is my goal is to freak you out and then freak you out twice as much with every click. Let's freak you out a little bit more. Wow, you are amazing. So right now, I'm literally doing the work of months, weeks. I'm not only looking at all of our metadata from our history of doing this, we've had to build, it would take you hours or an hour and a half just to read the prompts to create one of these campaigns because it's built into the whole Fletcher Method Growthworks thing, but it's also looking at everything else successful on the web. Now let's go ahead and write in real time my entire campaign plan. So you're going to see actually AI is writing this right now in real time. It's writing my whole campaign plan. Oh, cool. Well, now let's see if it's writing my product roadmap in real time. Let's see what you got going here. Okay, you already wrote it. And now it's going to complete all the steps. It's at step 0. It's completing my product roadmap. But let's go look at the campaign plan. Okay, so this is going to be a coaching program. They've called it YouTube's Ads Mastery Bootcamp. The general topic's online advertising. Looks good enough for me. Is this crazy? Oh, it already knows the top avatars likely to purchase this. Oh, that's cool. Oh, who's my ideal client? That looks pretty good. Who am I going to reject from this puppy? Well, pretty much the opposite, but I could reword that a little bit. Now, what currencies is my program going to help people with? Am I going to increase revenue, ad conversions, enrollment rates, fuck yeah. Sorry for the French. What am I going to reduce? Can you guys see what this is freaking doing? Ad spend, unfocused marketing, low quality leads, customer acquisition costs, time wasted. I might tweak these a little bit, but let's just say they're cool. The core currency for this is effective YouTube ads, increase conversions. I would say maybe get more clients or something, but I'll tweak that later. Now, what are the things that stop people from launching a successful YouTube ads campaign? You guys, I got goosebumps right now. Do you feel this? Without needing to become a marketing expert, spending countless hours perfecting every ad detail. No, I would say tweaking. I would say something like, and I could regenerate it, but I would say tweaking and tuning ads, investing too much money in ineffective ads that don't work. Here's my $1 million message, guys. Could you write a message better than this? YouTube Ads Mastery is a unique coaching program that helps course creators, consultants, and digital marketers. And I would say get 5 to 10. I would have written that in the plan. In 90 days without needing to become a marketing experts. What about that? What about that? What do you think about that? You guys are like, can we just go to the pricing link, please? No, because I want you to know what you're getting. Check that out. Oh, let's check out my product roadmap. I'm going to go into this other campaign here. I call it the YouTube Ads Quick Start. And I've made some tweaks to the roadmap and some of the design elements. I'll just show you. So same names, basic everything. And for each step, it's pretty much already done. Content transformer, lack of creativity, doubt. So it's just the top questions people are asking. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to do that because I want to show you, because I've tweaked that a little bit. Screw that. Let's go back to my test campaign. So ad launchpad. This is right out of the box. Didn't change anything. Okay, cool. What are the top 3 struggles, complicated strategies, fear from all the platforms and changes out there? What are the questions? Why is online important for my coaching program? What are the best benefits using ad? How do I get started with YouTube ads and course creators if I have no experience, whatever? Here's the things I have to do. Learn about the essentials, understand how ads can increase, identify the challenges, just like the intro stuff. Oh my God. So I got my whole roadmap laid out. Okay. Now, let me show you some assets. This is where it gets bananas. Okay. This is where it just gets ridinculonculous. I did puppy training one for fun. I'm going to show you a B2C version in a minute. I go to my design studio and I'm like, okay, well, let's check out my product roadmap for YouTube Ads Mastery. So I have all my content in here, all my lead magnets. I have everything contextualized. I have all the content, my cheat sheets filled out. I just have to add, I didn't touch these. Technical complexity, burnout, Google Ads failures, frustrated. I mean, this is crazy. Now, to show you more assets, I'm going to show you, did anybody do B2C? I do. Okay. So I created something very similar, and I'm just going to go, I'm going to show you, we haven't even done the important stuff yet. Watch this crap. Keto test. Here's a B2C. I'm going to generate with AI, of course. Do I need to? No. If I'm an expert, I know my stuff. I can just do it. Watch this, folks. Again, here's some great examples. The format's important. You know, who you help and what they get out of it, right? But here's one that helps men over 50 get in shape and take control of their long-term health. I'm just going to tweak it. I want to launch a course that helps men over 50, hint, that are slightly obese, chink, chink, lose weight and get into shape with keto, strength training. Cool. No, but nobody has anything in Ty, what's misleading? Nobody has access to any of this yet. Whenever you have a question, err on the side of positivity and good intentions. No one's intentionally misleading anybody. There's always that percentage like, this ain't right. I'm trying to take my money. Be positive. Who is this for? Overweight men. I might not say it like this. I might say busy professionals, aging fitness enthusiasts, health focused seniors. Jesus, I'm not a senior yet. I would say 50. Lean muscle mass. No, I don't like that as much. I'm just going to say basically like strength is a good currency. If I'm going to say lose weight. Okay. So this is just an important final check. You see what I'm doing? I'm just going to show you really quick. I'm not going to go through everything. I'm just going to show you a different beat. Just a B2C example is important. I'll send you Fab. Okay. So this is cool. Check this out. Understand keto, learn the basics of ketogenic diet, how it helps weight loss, customize Keto 50 plus, tips to modify diet plan, setting weight loss goals, meal planning, strength training, full body strength workouts that are simple and fast, the right schedule and frequency, rest, recovery, tracking progress. Come on. Now, some of you guys are, if you're in this space, do you think this is right on? You think this is pretty good? Okay. Now let's make some sexy names because I like that outline. I'm having a server connection error. Hold on. It's important to show B2C. Appreciate your patience, but this is looking at all the top products, books, high ticket offers related to keto, overlaying it to our algorithm, which is based on our structured data, product roadmap system, along with direct response copy with a little bit of humor thrown in like I would. Martial arts schools, same thing. Boom. I can say, let's make this more for beginners or more feminine, masculine. Maybe I'll make it masculine because it's for dudes. I don't know. Are you guys pretty stoked about this? It's literally in my own mind and heart, I'm freaking out about this. Keto conqueror. Well, that's pretty masculine. The meal mastermind, the muscle maker, ironclad instructions, evolution engineer, restorative warrior, whatever. So this is me taking the direct response, unique mechanism approach. I can tweak these. I have a world-class outline for content. And then what I can do, I'll just fast forward to this example I did, which wasn't puppy training. It was Keto 50 Fast Track. So I have the whole campaign planner auto-populated. Keto 50 is a transformative weight loss is a unique course that helps men over 50 without giving up the foods they love or long hours in the gym. Holy crap. Okay. So I have the pricing, the currencies, the main currencies. I have the same thing. What are you going to increase and decrease? See? So, dude, this is a game changer. Do I think it's perfect? No. Do I think it saves 90% of the time? Do you agree that it saves 90% of the time? Now, if you're take shortcuts, you could probably get away with some of it. But I would say, no, you're coming here with you and you're going, no, I want to tweak these. I want to make sure this is right. I want to add the fine tuning. But here's where we start cooking with gas. I have my campaign plan done. I got my product roadmap done. These killer descriptions here. So tracking progress, blah, blah, blah. What would people, without obsessing over numbers, adapting as much to changes, blah, blah, blah. What tools can I use to track my progress? How frequently should I adjust my meal plan based on my results? These are all the top questions for content. Here's what I have to do. But here is where the rubber meets the road is this. When I go to Design Studio, and coming soon, I'm actually going to, not me, I can't do anything. Our team is going to use AI to pull graphics and customize icons and graphics. But I just did some basic updates here. Here's my Keto 50 fast track. Here's the exact program, the Keto Core, Meal Architect, Strength Crafter, all the way through. Super great messaging. And I'm not an expert in this field. I'm into keto. I eat once a day intermittent fasting and leverage the benefits of ketosis for my mind. Like right now, I'm totally tweaking out just from not eating, not from drugs. But cool, look at this. Oh, here's a good lead magnet. The 1-page Keto Core cheat sheet. Here's all the struggles people face. Now this stuff's all filled in, all the exact steps my customers have to take. Oh, here's my 1-page meal planner. Okay, that looks pretty fun. So going back to that list, good offer, check. Message, check. The whole campaign plan and strategy, check. Now I'm starting to talk about marketing assets. I need to productize my knowledge and create lead magnets and do all that, right? Now, holy mackerel. I have this, I have my lead magnets done. I have my 1-page thing. Now, what do I need to do, folks? What do I need to do next? Some marketing stuff, right? Well, what's the first thing I need on that list? Well, I need to freaking create course slides on stuff. Okay, guess what? I can create my whole course with now all that AI driven and then edited content put in. Let's just see what we got here. Let's go to the Keto 50 fast track. See what we got. This thing's loading. So look at this. Oh, the keto diet, the 1-page keto diet course. This is the whole module for that step of my course for Keto Core. Here's the whole big picture of the keto fast track. Here's the person who knows nothing about keto, which I'm telling you not to do. That's why I'm not selling this course. Here's some results from real keto people. Here's the workbook you need. Here is the blah, blah, blah. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Come on. My whole course is done. Okay. So, okay. Well, that's exciting because that takes people months. But what else do I need besides my whole course? By the way, everyone has a course. That's what we teach. I don't care if you're a coach, an agency, a consultant. You have a core body of knowledge that you deliver one to many. If it's a course, you charge $300 or $1,000. And if it's a coaching program, when people are going through the course, you show up once or twice a week and answer their questions, and it's $5,000. It has to be really good. You cannot over polish a turd covering up the weaknesses. Like, you have to do that. Sorry for the analogy. No, whoa. I need a lead magnet to go and use to market. Right? Well, no problem. I got that done. Here's my lead magnet for this. Here's the Keto 50 fast track. Here's my person who doesn't know much about keto. Here's all the problems people have trying to solve this problem. Here's the actual the 1-page cheat sheet. Here's context, and here's the call to action, what they should do next. Okay, so wait a minute. Now we're talking about some marketing stuff, right, Aaron? I'm asking myself questions. We're talking about some marketing stuff. Well, what do I need to do if I go back to my list and say, okay, boom, check, 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 check. Oh, I need follow-up sequences, video scripts, landing pages, landing page copy, all that stuff. I still need some stuff. I still have to make some stuff. Well, guess what? The stuff is made because you have AI communicating with the structure that we've, again, been doing for 10 years with all this, I want to say, well, proprietary sounds hypey. It's proprietary because no one, it's been a pain that you know what to create all of the scripting and prompting and code that sits in between. Oh, I need to do my nurture sequence and write some emails so the clients can actually go through all this stuff. Okay, let me figure out how to do that. What do I have to do next? I got to create all that copy, do all that cool stuff. You know, I'm gonna bust out this Ninja nurture sequence. Okay, launched for all of my contextualized copy. Oh, let's just write those in real time. 27 emails followed up. What is the Keto 50 Fast Track? I don't know. Steve, what is it? Isn't that cool? Oh, it helps men. Who are you? I did this. How does it work? There's these steps. Okay, what's different from other things I've tried? How I know this will work for me? The foundations phase, the goal achievement phase, long-term success. This is bananas, guys. And what we're launching with Collaborate AI and here in Q3 is you can also use AI to, you can say, rewrite, make this more funny, make it fun, check for whatever. But I got my nurture sequence done and dusted. I don't know why Australians say that. Does that sound good? So, and it goes through, I'm going to show you something. Actually, I'm going to show you right now. I don't give a crap. This is where I wanted to cry when I saw this the other day. Yes, there's more showing. Sorry. So I have all my assets. I'm not going to show you more, but all the things you need for marketing, like your sales videos, your one-page map that has to do with if you're doing events or using this in person. It's really cool to generate that automatically. So you have your whole system in a 30,000 foot perspective that people can take advantage of. So here's all the keto. I haven't done these ones, as you can see how bad they look. But look, dude, here's my whole system. Okay. And then I go create, what else am I going to create? All this stuff, right? My video scripts, client, if I do high ticket, my, my sales scripts, my high ticket, booking applications, sales scripts, all calibrated to my product, all done. But here's where the team freaked me out. Yeah, video scripts, everything. Okay. Here's where the team freaked me out. And I don't know if I want to laugh or cry at this. Is this. Now, this is a Q4 ship. What I'm showing you right now does not ship till Q4. AI ships Monday. And I'm going to show you how we're going to delve it out to you and how you can get it today in like literally 30 seconds. But I have to set expectations. I'm not supposed to show you this. It ships officially, I think, October. But look, check this out. And if you get it today, you get this for free, obviously. Look at this. Oh, what kind of ticket? Low ticket, liquid funnel, opt-in funnel. Let's do a high ticket funnel. You guys ready to freak out? Ships means available. You ready to freak out? I'm going to do this. What? So watch this. I'm going to come in here and go, I'm just going to show you this example. Now, here's what is different. Okay. I'm going to answer questions about high-level CRM. No matter what CRM you have, you can use this. There's going to be a way to communicate, and you can do everything in here. You will be able to do everything in here. Full funnels, emails, or you can use a more advanced or nuanced thing. I don't really care. I care that it's automatic. It's the agency being obsolete and for this step. Because the copy comes in, the headlines, the subheadlines, the content, the sales copy, the emails that can send pre-written. So here's what it would look like. Oh, let me preview this puppy. Here's the 1-page keto core cheat sheet. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Let me opt in for that. Now you'll have my phone number. That's really fun. Oh, here's the authority amplifier video. Let me go book a call. Oh, cool. Let me book a call. Oh, awesome. I booked a call. Oh, cool. Now let me go through the homework and the confirmation, the social proof, and the shopping cart, and all that other stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. So the goal 12 years ago was that you're holding a handful of problems, like different shopping carts, not knowing how to put together offers, funnel builders, trying to put together email sequences and all this shit. I want to take all those problems away from you. And just, if you can put together a good offer with AI, then everything else should be created. You shouldn't have to set up a landing page or an email sequence or everything. Okay. So you guys want to sign up? If you don't have it, I'll tell you who has it and who doesn't. Let's dig in. This is pretty cool though, right? I don't think I've ever been this fired up, but I've been doing this for a while. There's times you can get burned out and struggle and go through challenges. I am basically like 19 right now, although I look way older. So the AI, we covered the AI demo. Funnels, I'm going to give you a schedule of what's launching when, but this is not just funnels, it's all the automations. We're launching authority sites. This is kind of cool. I figured, actually Josh figured, I didn't figure anything. I was like, well, wait a minute. What if you can just launch your authority site automatically and just have all that content in there, all of your automatically your lead magnets and your copy and your headlines and the download links and the opt-ins just all worked. This is why this is all sample, because this is a sample. So I was like, oh, authority sites. Well, that would be pretty cool if you can just automatically launch, not a website template, but when you hit go, all the content and images and graphics and opt-ins and automations are integrated to that. Okay. And then I was like, well, that sounds cool. So that's, I'm going to tell you when that's coming out. That's next. That's actually coming out before funnels, I believe. The email engine, where, okay, instead of just creating all those assets in Growthworks, like that you can paste in your CRM or whatever, you could either API into a CRM or just send them right from here. Boom. Like when you hit go, they will be ready to send. If you turn it on, those emails will go out to your people automatically. Is this crazy? And then, well, cool. That's going to be awesome. Then Brainstorm AI, that's where we come in and add a copy layer. This is for Q3 this year, where you can take anything you're building or want to build and just go, hey man, let's tweak this. Let's check for spelling. Let's improve the writing. Let's make it an 8th grade level. Let's do what we want. This is typical like ChatGPT type functionality, but all sitting over the whole system, the whole automated system that we've put together. So here's how it looks. Q2 this year, we launched this stuff. You're well aware. The CRM, we put all of our landing page templates and emails in high level. We redid our coaching group, relaunched that. We have a free community. Many of you guys are in. Now, Q3, Growthworks AI available starting today. Access will be delved out over the next 72 hours in cohorts of 100. Authority sites, brand center, where you can do your own branding. Done for you books. So I don't think it's a stretch for you to see that once you have that campaign plan, it's a click and you have a whole nonfiction book, not an ebook, a whole real book. Theme packs. So we're getting more users now. So we were accelerating with weekly theme launches, templates, collaborate. So you can anywhere in Growthworks, just pop it open and add and optimize what you're doing. Q4 funnels that I just showed you, email, agency certification. So there's going to be a version of early in Q1 next year. So if you have high level, all these other agency tools for Growthworks, you're going to be able to API in and basically do this for unlimited customers. And we're considering even doing it white label for you guys. I never want to do that in the past, but I see the use case now of building a network, much like Sean. I met Sean at the gym here, the founder of High Level, and he's a cool dude and getting another home here in Bend. And I was like, man, I'm open to looking at different ways of doing things. So this is bananas and some other cool shit, right? So that's it. So what we're offering you today, and I'll send you a link, is the AI platform, everything we've had before, the upcoming agency certification. I'm going to throw that in with today's offer. The certification won't take place till December, but I'm throwing that in. The CRM, if you want to use a high level CRM and you're more advanced and you want to, and you're serving local business, whatever, you get the complete funnel builder. So just to be clear, our page builder doesn't come out until October. So you can use the one we have now or keep it forever. It's awesome. High level is bad to the bone if you're serving local or you serve a specific niche like that. I see high level as clearly focused on agencies that serve local businesses. We're clearly focused on the creator economy of coaches and course creators and information marketers. So isn't that cool? So all this stuff, all of our courses, all of our systems, basically everything we have is all included. Isn't that neat? Now, what's the price? So the pricing, it goes up to $3,500 a year, which is still $200 per month as soon as we launch the pages, as soon as we launch the funnels. It's $497 a month if you just want to pay monthly. Now, if you compare that to, high level or active campaign or Infusionsoft or whatever you have, the normal price for a CRM is about $300 a month, right? And that's just for automations, not AI generating all of your strategy and your content and your lead magnets and your whole product and automatically building all your assets. But I just said, hey, let's even make it that sexy here. Okay. So what I did is the same thing I did for those of you that are in the CRM, same exact pricing. I just said, let's take off $1,000, $2,000 from that target price. So remember that this is around either October 1 or October 15. This is the price, $3,500 a year. Let's take off a couple $1,000. And if you buy annually, get it down to $124 a month. But you know what? Same thing I did for you that were early adopters in the CRM. If you enter the code GUI, what is GUI? Pro, you already have, Fred, all this stuff for free. GUI, Growthworks AI. So let me pull that link for y'all. Do I have a link here? Yeah, I do. So I'll show you. There's a downside, and there's the thing us marketers love, but it's real in this case, is a little bit of scarcity because we're going to let 200 people do this only because we've never had more than 6 of us in here at a time. And I got to make sure it's cool. And then we'll open up another 100 or so every couple of weeks, or depending on how it goes. If you guys have no hiccups, that might be cool. So there's a link I just put in there right here. That's where you can sign up. And when you click on that, there's some bonuses I want to cover and any questions you guys have. I just want to make sure you see what's going on. So this, it says 190. How the hell did you guys, what? It's supposed to be 200. 198. And you make sure you put in, because this will get you down to $124 a month. But then if you do GWAI, it takes it down to $80-something a month. Okay, so if you go GWAI, it takes down. Now, Kathy, you're in. So let me explain. I'm going to answer questions about if you're here. Does this apply to you? If you're in Core or Pro, you automatically get AI. Okay. Like you do nothing. It's just going to show up next week in your account. Seriously, nothing. We've had different products over the years and there's confusion. Sometimes I'll have to address that. I'll do it today. Whoever wants to stay on and get questions asked. 100%. Now, when we launched Enterprise, AI didn't even exist. AI costs us money. It is not zero cost to use the AI engine for Enterprise, nor was it ever offered. It's a new technology. Literally, we've stopped our whole business for the last 5 months to build this because we saw the opportunity not just to chase the shiny object, but to holy crap, we're positioned for AI better than anybody else. Okay. Yep. Dave, you already get it. If you're signing up, tell me if you're signing up. Just say I'm in or signed up if you plan on signing up. This is crazy time. I want to know that you guys are in. If there's any reason you're not, ask questions. You want that link again? Okay, got it here. Wish I could make a link sticky. Okay. Anyone that has other questions, I'll be glad to answer. Let me just cover a couple cool details here, important details. Back to my thing. Okay, so that gets us down. And I want to be really clear about expectations. I'm going to answer if you're in a certain situation you're not clear. You can email support@fletchermethod.com, or I'll stand here as long as I need to. Just relax and trust. I'll answer every question. So it gets it down to $80-something a month, okay? Which locks you in, just like we did for the CRM people. They didn't know AI was coming. They're locked in for free. They're going to get funnels and everything else I mentioned, okay? The immediate bonuses are, if you get the you're going to get the CRM, which if you don't know what that is, we built all of our top converting funnels and automations and all of our top 7 email sequences into high-level CRM as a partner with them. And a lot of you guys are in there, and you probably comment how it works for you. It's awesome. You get that if you sign up for this. So you don't have to wait, but I don't want you to have to wait. Remember I said, like, don't buy crap and put it on the shelf? Well, hopefully it's not crap, but I don't want you to wait for this to go live in Q4. So you already get the full CRM as a bonus. You get that. Just like there's nothing like to have the AI, then all your content created and all the automations done. That's what I wanted for everybody in this call. And we're waiting to build our own version. So, hey, you get it. 200,000 AI credits. Okay. We have found a way to give you enough credits to where 90% of you should never need more credits, based on what you're building. But if I go look at my app here, go back to my app, you'll see I get this little indicator. When I go to my test thing, I'll go to a new one just to be safe. And I'll say, Fred, it's cool because Fred Gleek is cool. I'm going to create a campaign. I'm going to generate with AI. And you'll just see in your account that because we have such a well-structured thing, we're able to get a lot of content done. But OpenAI charges us, guys. It's not free. It's a shit ton of money. So we have a relatively low usage, but like this says, because I'm a nerd user, I have 800,000 credits. So the normal amount, to create a couple campaigns is around 50,000. So we just want to say, let's give you guys, if you sign up today or during this launch, 250,000 extra credits and the agency certification. Now, we had our first Fletcher Method certification that we did in 2020 or maybe 19. And then we sold Growthworks certification last Black Friday. And some of you guys are saying, hey, you haven't done that. It's been forever. The playing field has changed so much, especially with AI. If I did a certification in January, it would be meaningless right now. So this certified agency program is real, and I am doing it, and it has a hard date. We literally stopped everything like January 15th or February 1st, and it was the right decision. And I can be apologetic because I'm ultimately accountable for everything we do. I would never do that differently. It was the right decision not to do that certification. If you purchase it, you already have it, but everyone today will get it. And the reason for that is because we're going to allow you to use Growthworks in an agency environment where you can imagine what is it worth to go to a client and say, hey, I'm going to sit with you once or twice and create your whole marketing strategy, and then create your unique product, and then create all of your design studio elements, assets. Then I'm going to create your lead magnets. Then we're going to create all your follow-up sequences. Then all your scripts your team can use. Oh yeah, we're also going to create an automated marketing funnel. If they don't pay you 20 to 50K for that, you're positioning yourself improperly. Okay. So that's where we're headed. And it's the right decision, and we have to move quickly, and this is what we're doing. So those are the bonuses I'm throwing in. If anyone wants to hasn't seen a CRM, it's super simple. It's all of our pre-built stuff, but that's the offer. So all the AI stuff, the complete CRM, the content engine, the multiple day live event series. Yes, we are doing those this year. Yes, we haven't done any in Q1 and Q2 for the reasons I outlined. So our next one, the very next one is YouTube ads, followed by Meta and Facebook ads. Then we'll have, we have a lot of catch-up work to do, admittedly. Right decision to make. It'd be silly to teach people how to do stuff without AI. And then, oh yeah, by the way, all that you can do way differently and more effectively. All of our top training and all future releases within the Growthworks umbrella. All future releases. Okay. So it comes down to $83 a month. And I almost want to say, why aren't you signed up? If you're core, you do not need Christopher. It's yours. You got it. It's just, you're going to get a notification. Go check your app. It's live. Okay. The only unfortunate scarcity is, the coupon is Growthworks AI, GWAI. Thanks, guys. I'll answer questions based on your situation in a sec here. I just want to make sure you guys are clear on what the offer is, and then your specific questions, let's attack those. Only other thing that I think is worth taking a peek at is the AI thing is bananas, isn't it? The only thing worth taking a peek at is, sorry, I'm going to load this up really quick for you. Now, the core price isn't cheaper than before. I would never do that. Dion, it's exactly dollar for dollar. That's why we did it that way. 100%. It's the exact dollar for dollar price. Let me go to Eternal. So some of you are asking about the existing. So here it's super simple, and I'm not going to spend more than a minute on it because I can send you a demo or someone on our team can. But essentially, so if you're asking questions about your current situation, I'm gonna buzz through those now. So basically, what we did is we go, oh, well, this is kind of cool. Sorry, let's go to the public one. So basically, we said the top 80. Let me dismiss this thing. We have 86 funnels in here. Okay, so we took all of our top funnels, our high ticket, low ticket, medium funnels, just as you saw, similar that what we're building, and we installed all those into the CRM, the high level CRM. All the niche funnels we could possibly think of, the highest, this is high ticket, low ticket. I'll show you those in a sec. Then we said, what about the top 80 niche packs? So if you're an agency or you're a business coach, there's agency consulting, there's 8 pages worth of unique funnels in here that are all customizable, and they're pretty awesome. They're bananas. I think if you don't know the high level product, it's probably the fastest growing CRM for agencies on the planet. Super easy to use. It includes all the funnels, emails, the automations. We've put all of our top sequences in here. So if I look at my Ninja Nurture sequence, this is the exact sequence I just showed you that I generated in Growthworks. We just put it into high level with all the wait timers in between. So you would just come in and customize it to your product, but everything is here. The fields are all here. It's all triggered. And then there's stuff I won't even go into. It's bananas. Like we have, this is included, guys, 100% included. What I'm showing you right now is included. We have, you have calendars, shopping carts. You have memberships. You can host your memberships in here. You have your full sales pipeline. Let me go to my pipeline. Sorry, I messed up already. So anyone using this, using high level, can speak to it. Is anyone using our snapshot? It's bananas. Like, it's freaking God. We live in a really good time. Like if you can't start an online business now, and we're saying it comes out to $80 a month annually, and you don't need any tools or training, and you get support, and you have AI building your offer and your content and your marketing, like, what are you waiting for? Not to be a sales dude, but that's my job. Why do I sell so hardcore? Well, if I had the fountain of youth and my grandma was about to die, I would make her drink it. So if you have a shitty product and you sell hardcore, you call it a DB. If you spend over 10 years of blood, sweat, and tears building something that solves a problem better than anything on the planet, then you say, buy this. So buy this. Now let's talk about any other questions about the tool itself, about your situation. I'll go back to that's not my keto test. Oh yeah, here's a cute one. This was literally cute. This is funny. I just wanted to say, because I remember one of the first products that marketers used as examples back in the Google days, which is puppy training. I was like, dude, this is crazy. Like, look at the campaign it built for beginners to train a puppy, like new puppy owners, first time dog adopters, and busy dog parents. this is crazy. And I was just like, this is fun. So I made the most harmless, cutest, non B2B example I could, which was the puppy prodigy system. So if you can do anything from puppy training to learning AI and everything in between, it's pretty neat, right? So this is a little bit more feminine, a little more cute, but I would just I was tweaking out on the computer last night and said, I want to make a puppy training course. Okay, now let's go to questions. You guys have the link here, secure.growthworks.io / sorry for the link, growthworks-core. Maybe I should bit.ly that, but I haven't put it back in here. Go high level included, Sean. Included. This whole CRM is included. And guys, just so you know, like, you know, drinking your own Kool-Aid, this is what we use. Okay. This is me logging into our, let's say sales pipeline center. This is our pipeline, guys. This is our pipeline every that we use. This is our website that we use to sell our coaching. So Growthworks, you've been through this. If you're a coaching client, you can say here in the chat, you've been through this funnel. This is where people come and opt in to learn about our coaching program. And this is the exact system we use. So it's not like we're saying, oh, we only partnered with high level because it's bad to the bone. Okay. We didn't need to, like, the distraction of, we're like, man, if we could just solve this problem for our customers where they get all their marketing automation included, and it's the best system out there right now. So you've seen this stuff, like, hey, here's the authority amplifier video that we use with the exact authority amplifier script. It's just, you know, here's all our value videos that we send people in our nurture sequence. You know, this thing's not refreshing because I'm sucking out resources here. It's literally our whole funnel that we use. It's all, if I go to automations, you'll see our this is the Ninja nurture sequence that we send every day to our prospects. You know, hey, do you want to download this lead magnet cheat sheet? Here it is. Wait for a day. Here's an interview I did with Roland Frazier, like a proof email. Here's another value video. Like, do you want to book an appointment? Like, this is the only system we use. It's our calendar, our high ticket sales pipeline. It's our everything. Like, this is what we use. And you get all of that included, the CRM and everything else. So we talked about puppies. What else do we have here? Final questions for you guys. The AI thing is so crazy, isn't it? Anybody want to do a test on their product? You tell me what you offer. The code again is GWAI, like Growthworks AI, like why? GWAI. Yeah, so let me let me address some existing cohorts here. Okay. So there's only a few categories of cohorts of clients here. Let me try to clarify that. If I can make my face not so big that I can see a pimple I had in third grade. There we go. So let's go back in time. You're in the Fletcher Method community. You know, you bought our courses. It might have been a past coaching client. Thank you. You're the reason why we're here. Okay. Black Fridays came along. I'm talking about enterprise. You got all of our courses plus the core Growthworks software. Lifetime access. You'll always have lifetime access. You will not have AI with that. Why? Because AI didn't exist when you bought it, and you'd get exactly what we sold you, which is all future assets that we publish. If we come out with 100 new email sequences and webinar slides and Facebook ads, all of which are on the pipe, again, all of which we paused purposely, you have all that. You have lifetime access to those assets and everything. And it was, by the way, you paid $297 for that, and the discount on this is $1,000. So I would encourage you to make your own decision. But if I offered you 4 new tires for $100, the next week said, do you want to buy a Porsche for $100? You're like, well, you better discount those tires off the Porsche. No, I'm trying to take care of all of you the best way possible, but there's just reality that AI didn't even exist. If you upgrade, you get your less than $80 a month. You have to be on a recurring membership. The easiest way to say this, you have to be on some recurring plan. because there's cost to support, there's cost to develop, and there's cost to deliver the AI. It costs money. Okay. Yeah. The annual plan, sorry, Melanie, you're right. The annual plan is, if you do the annual, it's like $1,000 for a year, and it comes out to $83, $84 a month. So type in, is there anything remotely close to this offer ever that you've ever seen anywhere? Like, have you ever seen anything remotely close? That's what technology does. It allows us to drive down the costs and increase the results. So that's if you're growth. If you're enterprise, you still have unlimited clients, unlimited campaigns. You don't have AI enabled because it costs. There's a cost. You can upgrade to core and then still enjoy the benefits of your enterprise account. But what we're doing for enterprise people, I think, is worth it. Let me address enterprise people. Last time I messed this up, didn't give enough attention to enterprise. Now just listen to this. When we launch enterprise agency, sorry, it's not even the name of our product. When we launch Growthworks agency, you're going to get whatever we launch agency at, 50% off of that price. So what does agency mean? Agency means you can go in and use AI to create campaigns for your customers. You can automate create their funnels just with one click. Like I said, here's your landing page, here's your whole funnel, email sequences, all that. You will have your own ability. You'll access, let's just say it's like $500 a month or $697 a month, similar to high level pricing. As an enterprise user, you will get 50% off when we launch Growthworks agency. Okay. That's the best I can do for you guys. And that's truly the best we can do. You're early adopters. I love you. I appreciate you. AI did not exist when you bought the product. Please just be flexible and come from a place of abundance with that. Okay. You, again, I'll send this to you in writing. We'll get 50% off if you're a former or current enterprise customer. Okay. So I'll give you that link again here. It's a code GWAI. You guys are buying the living shit out of this, which I love, but I'm happy for you because of what you're getting. Let's go. Other questions you guys have? Questions you guys have? So keep in mind, this is 200 people. We're going to pause after that, and then we're going to open up in cohorts. So, okay. So Ashley, still confusing, not answering our question about CRM agency enterprise. What's the question, Ashley? I think I just answered it. Maybe it's an old comment. Hopefully I answered it. So all of our training, live events, I'm not even talking about that, but that's like multiple coaching events where I show up for 2 or 3 days and build your first YouTube ad campaign, your Facebook ads, help you launch in a much more simple database way. Like, we teach way more data-driven marketing than other people. You run one ad, if it doesn't work, you test it with something else. You don't do multiple targeting. You don't do all these $5 ad sets in like gimmicky ways. You just put all of your money that you can afford in one ad set with one large audience. You split test 2 ads, and you know exactly if it's hitting your numbers or not. And we're going to teach you that with YouTube, with Facebook. We're going to do our certification. So live multiple day events, the complete CRM, all of the AI, all of the content, everything I showed you. And if you guys want, I can mess around with some, you can purchase more AI credits. You won't need to. You guys will not need to. Most of you will not need to purchase AI credits. Does the CRM replace Kajabi? Yeah, if you want to. That's your decision. I mean, it includes all the things that Kajabi has and all the AI and content creation, everything we showed you. Growthworks agency, great question. That's a Q1 launch date. So our whole push for Q4, I showed you all the things we're launching, but it's like funnels and automation. That's a big job to do. But then we're going to have a certification opportunity and the Growthworks agency product available Q1. And that's more like a high level pricing model where, imagine let's just say it starts at $497 a month, some discount annual, and you can literally use OpenAI to serve. You can have however many clients you want. The truth is, and I don't know if I should tell you this, but this is how the making money online thing sucks. The truth is, if you look at the average like let's say high level account, they have like a handful of customers. There's a couple that have tons, and most of them have this big dream of being this agency, and they don't have the foundational skills to go and grow an agency. I want to give you the skills, like how to put together a good offer for you. If I fast forward and sell you an agency in a box, but you don't know how to like get customers for yourself, then you just have this expensive software bill every month. So I want to teach you more slowly how to do it correctly. It's like I was thinking about this for this presentation. Like, there's three modalities that people use to sell you stuff psychologically, and it's no effort, little effort, or reality. So let's just look at like diets. No effort, take a pill. Some effort, just eat this one food. Reality, like stop eating. Eat less food than you burn. You're going to lose weight. That's all you ever need to know. Martial arts, little effort. Use this secret mace spray, defend yourself. Little effort. Come to my weekend seminar, learn Krav Maga. That's bullshit. Real effort. Train jujitsu or Thai boxing 2 or 3 times a week for 5 years. That's how you learn how to defend yourself. Marketing, no effort. Oh, one click and you have this, this whole make money in 5 seconds with no skill. Little effort. Oh, just sign up for my, my coaching program, and all you need is one webinar to be a millionaire. Real effort. Use AI, use these tools, but marketing is a skill, and I'm going to help you get better at that skill that you'll have for the rest of your life. Stop clicking on quick fixes. They don't work. Okay. GWAI has it's the same as the CRM. It's a 30% discount. So it takes the monthly down to $198 a month, which is so still, if you don't sweat it, if you can't do the annual, you can upgrade later. We're usually cool about that. But it's $198 a month for all the software and the AI tools and content creation. But more, let me be as direct as I can. I was going to say as honest as I can, but that implies that you're not honest. Like, what you need the most, like all you guys are buying this because of the AI. What you need the most is sound principles and how to position your business. And you need my training, which is way more boring to sell you than the tools. But those of you that are going to be the most successful are going to do it all. You're going to like go through the training, learn how to set up your product, use AI to help with it. Go through the training, learn how to set up your ads, use the tools to help with it. You know what I mean? Like you need, and when you're selling your clients stuff, your foundational level of your program would never get clients. But it's like being a parent. Like you have to sell them what they want and deliver what they need first. Like, yeah, I just sold you this software that's really amazing, but if you really want to crush it, you're going to have to put in some blood, sweat, and tears of hard work. Okay. If you have high level already, keep it. It's amazing. We can't discount our product based on whether you have high level, because we don't own high level. Like high level doesn't give us a discount if you buy a product. This is like the tires in the car. If you have high level, is Growthworks worth $1,000 a year to you? That's the question you have to answer yourself. We're not going to pick apart, what if I bought 2 of your courses, but I don't have this? This is $80 a month for everything we've ever done and everything we're going to do. So that feels good to me. Pro going forward. Pro, Will, great question. What I assume you're saying is if you're one of our pro clients, and all pro is it's you work directly with Penny and our coaching team to build your stuff. You have kickoff calls and you're held accountable for building stuff and launching things that are more likely to be effective. Those you can comment if you're in about the program. What happens after? We're just going to give you our best rate if you want to continue. You know what I mean? So let's say you're in 6 months, you're on a coaching program, and then you want to just use the software to like maintain your business or continue to do different things. We'll just give you our best rate, which right now is this rate. Don't buy anything if you're a pro customer, though. You already get all of it. Okay, link request again. That's a good buying signal. The code is GWAI. Let me see what other questions we have. Yes, Joe Otis Mitchell, you're in. What's in the course, Trevor? It's essentially all of our stuff. So if I go to the way we're organized is we have if you're in our free community, I can give you guys a link. Those of you that aren't in it, this is free. And we've had 6,000 people recently since what? April, May? I think April. So I'm going to put a link in here if you guys want to join this. Copy, paste. So if you're asking what's in the courses was the question, we just said, hey, it creates a better customer. I said Taylor Welch in an interview said that, and it really clicked the light bulb for me. How do I create more coaching and software customers? Well, I give you our training on how to create an offer and set up your course for free. And that includes coaching programs. And I give you my Launch Map software. That's a software program where I give you little bite-sized videos and help you set up your message and your audience and your marketing. Then if you should choose to accept your mission, then your choice is to go into Core. Now, this is what we're selling you today. So one of the first emails you're going to get today, Ashley, I'm going to answer that right now. One of the first emails you're about to get, 64 of you just signed up. What you're going to get, the first email is access to this group. And so our team is going to come in here. And by the way, all you guys right now on this call, Stephanie and all y'all, thank you so much. I'm sorry if that's public, but I don't want to violate your privacy by clicking on your names. But so this is the group you get access to, which includes access to all the training and the software. So this is where you'll access the CRM with the web page builder and emails. This is where you'll access Growthworks with the AI and our training. So our training covers everything you need to do from idea to scaling your business. Basics on funnels, high ticket funnels, how to do low ticket offers, high ticket selling, advanced consulting stuff. It's basically it covers all of it. But the first thing you have to do is go through the quick start, because you'll get overwhelmed. When I buy stuff like this, I give myself like 3 days to click around like a crazy person. And then I come back to discipline and go, okay, well, that was cool. I want to go and check out the software. I want to do some AI stuff. That's really not going to get you anywhere. It's just fun. Then come back and go through the checklist with discipline, because it says, do this, then do this, and then log into your software. And then you'll show up, and we have calls where we have CRM tech calls. We have like onboarding calls once a week where you can come on and get used to everything, get your questions asked, make sure you're all set up from a tech perspective. There's Tech Tuesdays. So we want to make sure we serve you by supporting you in that way. And then the only last thing is Pro, and that's where you, this is the smallest group, obviously, of people that pay us, just under $7,000 to work with us for 90 days. And then we throw on 90 to help you scale. So this is where you'll see people, which I'm stoked about. This is all of you guys that are launching. Just the same way we tell you, here's what your funnel should look like. Here's what Dion's funnel looks like. Dion's on here, right? Here's Sim's funnel. They're not different. The content's different, but the strategy is the same. Here's, you see what I'm saying? It's a structured way of doing it. So these are all the people launching, right? But for you, you'll get access to Core when you sign up today. I bought CRM agency to buy. No, you don't have to buy anything to get AI. If you bought, when you say CRM agency, I don't know what that means though, Ashley. Is that through High Level or through us? Because we have Core, Enterprise, and Pro. If you have our CRM Enterprise, then you don't have to do anything to get AI in your account. To serve clients with AI, that's when we launch the agency product, and you'll get a lower price than you're paying now, most likely, because it's going to be actually you'll probably be locked on the price you're paying now. Why is there a car going off here? It's great. It's not mine, is it? So the enterprise price you're paying now is the best price you ever got. If you're on the recurring enterprise, it's what is it, $1,400 a year? You'll never see a price that good again. Okay. Let me see any other questions, and I'm open to do a sample if you guys want to geek out for like 20 minutes of anything. But I just want to make sure you get your questions answered. So many people asking, what does this mean if I'm giving that I'm X customer? Yeah, Jay, that's we've been in business for over a decade, and it makes sense. There's no way to avert that other than 10 years ago, never introducing different products. I mean, I'm not being glib. All we can do is serve the people the best way that are in different cohorts. So we have really good support. We get metrics every week on our response time, which is fantastic. Our team is all really talented and passionate. Tiffany leads that team, and she's bad to the bone. Yeah. So Vicky, your question is like, if I have high level agency, do I buy Growthworks agency? And it's yes, they do two different things. So, or you buy whichever one you like the best if you don't see the value in the other one. So Growthworks is designed to create your offer and all of your actual assets. High level is like the empty shell that you put those assets in, right? You put your assets in web pages for your clients, you fill out emails and text messaging sequence. It's the empty tech, not empty. I mean, it's just, it doesn't have the content, right? So then the fork in the road in the future would be, do I just want to use the Growthworks CRM? But for many advanced users, we never want to compete with high level. High level is amazing. Think of it, here's my philosophy. High level is a tool for agencies. It's a white label tool for agencies. Their ecosystem is agency. Their customer is the agency. We want to serve the agencies, but I also want to try my hardest to render most of what the agency does obsolete through AI and technology. So an agency helps them come up with their offer. An agency helps you build the email sequences out in the automations. An agency helps you. I'd rather have you, your highest and best use as an agency is really managing the performance of these things, not just having a VA enter email sequences, right? So you can charge and help people better. It's also a different avatar because we serve experts and creators, and high level is toward people that serve local niches, right? Like people that run, gyms and they serve restaurants or whatever. I've never been in the local space. I don't want to be in the local space. It's more of the people wanting to run a purely online business. I'm just going through some good questions here. Spanish, that's a translation thing we could probably do with some AI, but we don't do it right now. We have an emerging number of requests given the distribution of our customers. It's a great question. But it's not hard to do that with OpenAI. I'm sorry, ChatGPT or other tools. Becky, welcome aboard. Yes, Corey, you already have this spring. I'm catching up to you guys. Sorry. Um, okay, apparently good constructive feedback. This. I'm going to frame this one. Dear Aaron, you are not very good at explaining your offer slash stack. I've never experienced such despair and confusion as every time you launch a new product. Good for you. It's such good products. People have just to give up and accept. I should always improve there. Believe it or not, our goal is to have less products over time. And we have 3 right now, but we've had hundreds. It's just sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Maybe I should have someone else pitch my products. Welcome aboard, Paulo. So what I want you guys to do is if you email support at Fletcher Method, we will address your specific issues. There's just, I've been racking my brain, like, how do I make this as simple as possible? My solution was make the price ridiculous enough to where everyone gets to where everyone that's ever bought anything gets a bigger discount than what they've ever paid with us. Now, I thought that was a very simple approach. Like, hey, instead of $3,600, you can get it for $80 a month. Apparently that's not good enough. Yeah, James, that's a great one. Can you use my business in a demo? Hypnosis for veterans with stress and anxiety. It's pretty nuanced. I would think that it requires some one-on-one. I don't know if are there other self-hypnosis courses out there? Because that's where I could see running into some nuanced where you'd have to work with clients directly for that, but I can try it. So if you want AI immediately, solo guy, you just buy this core offer and you still have your benefits of your client dashboard, your customer dashboard, and enterprise. You're just not using AI with all those clients because we have to configure that. It's not built for that. We're just launching AI now for individual licenses, and we have to get the kinks out and make sure it's all good. But you still, if you buy this, you get AI in your account, and that's the best we can do today. Okay. I'm still just catching up, and I could do some examples here if you guys are still hanging for a little bit. Let me look at this link. And it's GWAI. If you don't want to type it in, I'll put it back in here. Thank you, TT, for a positive feedback. Hey, if you there's, I just saw a quote from Jim Carrey, and it said, I'm not saying I feel this way, but just to think about this, the more you grow in your business, you're gonna not make everybody happy. Like most of the marketing people in the world hate me because I think that they're full of shit. So they said, Jim Carrey, how do you sleep at night knowing people around the world don't like you? He said, with my pants off so they can kiss my ass. I'm not saying it's my feelings, but yeah, Sean, if you're an agency that wants to use high level, you have to buy agency through them. Yeah, who doesn't need to purchase this? Gwen, very good question. Who doesn't need to buy this? Anyone that's a pro client or has a subscription with us. That's it. If you're paying monthly for Growthworks Core, you don't need to buy this. That's it. I'm just checking with you guys. Randy, the 9-step business system, high level is the CRM. Okay. It's the business system is all of our training programs. Welcome, Gary. Welcome aboard. Yes, we have a low ticket offer template. Our low ticket system is one of our most popular things. I wouldn't ever do that first. But once you give a high ticket offer, that's a great question. Once you have a high ticket offer working, where you're driving people from an opt-in to a video to a nurture sequence to a sales call, when you have that working, then you introduce a low ticket offer. That's where you promote your, this is a program I did with Frank Kern. I forgot about it. He was on this. This is where I could show you this is where you actually introduce, we give you the scripts, the actual pages, the funnels. It's essentially how to promote a lead magnet to a mini course that you can sell. And that works wonders. Let me tell you why. When you go to advertise a low ticket offer, Google and Facebook can't BS you. What does that mean? When you advertise for leads, you get leads. And that's the people most likely to fill out lead forms at the lowest cost. If you advertise to sell a low ticket course, you're bidding on customers, if not return on ad spend. It's a tremendous way to make your ads work more effectively, because that's why e-commerce businesses rule Instagram and Facebook ads. Because imagine if you had to generate leads for the Dollar Shave Club, it would never work. It's like, here's the razors. I'm going to pay Facebook $50 for a customer. The customer is worth $150 and I scale. So low ticket offers have their place and they work extremely well. But there's just a time and a place for that. So if you follow the checklist, the first thing you need to do is create your core product, and then you need to get your high ticket offer down first. Wonder if that would work. That'd be weird. Wow. We're getting some traffic. Let me try something really weird. We'll go to hypnosis. A course that helps veterans overcome PTSD. Oops. I'm saying might not be the best because I would think there has to be some one-on-one for that, but maybe you can do it online. I don't know. What comes with the account total? So yeah, if you sign up today, you get 200,000 extra credits. So you get 250,000 credits. That's enough for multiple campaigns. Now look at this. Boom, boom. Let's see. Look at that. This is just so scary fast, good at nailing avatars. Oh, I like it. Okay, I'm just trying. Any questions? Here's some Chris saying, "Whoa, yeah." So it's obviously gonna include some combination of certified hypnotherapists and self hypnosis techniques, which I've seen. My friend Steve Hoskinson, who's a organic intelligence expert, international expert, and teaches people. I've seen exercises. He's had me do it, like an animal, where you would walk into a room by observing your surroundings and breathing. You actually can calm your nervous system pretty quickly. So there's a lot of techniques to help with scenarios like that. But I would imagine either online or not, it would be a coaching program or a therapy engagement, not maybe go like that, right? Pretty neat, though, that we can do with that. Training commercial real estate agents to do what, Chris? So one of the things you'll see about this system, the output is only as good as the input. Training commercial real estate agents to do what? To cook, paella. Like, you have to say, training commercial real estate agents on how to get more listings each month. This is pretty cool, man. Wow, emotional processing. This is freaking amazing. Would not have guessed. I like to try the outliers. It's easy to sit here and go dog training, but Chris, if you want to give me some real estate agent stuff, we can do that. If you guys have, listen, if you guys have any concerns about what you've purchased in the past, our goal is to make this as right as possible. It's just AI did not exist and it costs a lot of money. Email us and we'll take care of you. Email support at Fletcher Method and see what we do. Okay. I refuse to wake up any other way than feeling really good about what we do. Yeah. So Chad, you're locked into that price. That's when we launch funnels and all the other future releases that we're speaking to. Yeah. So Suresh, that's a great question. Can you use the platform to generate leads for network marketing? Yes, but you have to be very indirect in the beginning. What that means is Facebook and other platforms tend to not support multi-level marketing. Why is a different discussion, but there's a way to do it, and it's to zoom out from network marketing. For example, let's say I'm part of, I don't know, Arbonne Cosmetics or something. My sister's really successful at that. She's been doing it for years. She loves it. She loves the people. It's a really good organization. You'd have to advertise a lead magnet, like what's the best home-based business opportunity, and you give them a training looking at, like customer service from home, outbound sales, all the different home-based business opportunities, and you say, there's one I found that ticks all the boxes in terms of upfront investment and risk and quality of products and lifestyle. And if you want to book a call, I'd like to see if it's right for you. That you can get prospects into multi-level marketing. And there's also a really good book by Russell Brunson called Network Marketing Secrets that covers a lot of that. Welcome, David Don Hobley. Yes, we have that. Sorry, I'm just catching up to you guys. Great questions. Okay. Stefan, I'm just going to tell you, I want to, could I do this in 10 minutes probably, but I don't think you would convert as well. And just send me the numbers from your last launch webinar and let's compare, and maybe yours should be longer. And if yours is long, if you have better results than I do, I will literally fly out and have you teach me. I'm a white belt. If you come from jujitsu or the military, I'm used to getting my ass handed to me, and I have no ego around what I do. And I'm highly flawed, as you guys can already tell from the comments. But we're still helping a lot of people, and we'll take care of the rest of you. Okay. So if you got the card open, you can sign up. Hopefully you guys made it. I'd love to see you in there. You get all the credits and bonuses. Pro Clint is right now, I think it's $6,800, which is should be about 1 to 2 high ticket customers for you. That's why we price it like that. If you and our team isn't confident that you're going to get an ROI in that, then I wouldn't do it. I don't want people ever buying anything that's like, hey, if I don't make money with this, I don't pay my rent. Like, it should be a calculated investment that you vetted out. Yes, you still get the Peter. Yes, you're in. Okay. Haley, great question. You've been so patiently waiting. I will always deliver that. Before August, the Ides of August, we will deliver those trainings. We paused everything to focus on AI. And again, I think it was the right decision, but acknowledging that when we said the 2023 live content series, I still want to be held accountable to that. Yes, John, you can hire a team member to help me along, but instead of jumping into more expensive coaching engagement, I would try to attend the live calls. The Jack does a fantastic job. Some of you guys can attest to that on the tech stuff and getting you set up and onboarded properly. Yeah, Liza, if you buy this now, you get AI, and then you'll still get whatever you purchase towards. If you move up to agency, we'll just roll this into it. We're not in the business of nickel and diming. It's literally AI didn't exist when we launched Growthworks. Thank whoever, God, the universe, you know, that we spent all this time building this structure to plug AI into. Total accident, and I think it's just pure grace that happened. There was no intention 4 or 5 years ago to say, let's build something that's going to make AI 10 times more powerful. Okay, I'm just catching up with you guys for any examples or questions I haven't answered. Yeah, so Alan, about credits, like this little credit number I see here, it's a total number of credits for the account, but it should cover the average user times like 3. So this is not going to be a situation where you go to create your campaign and halfway through your, building your product roadmap, it's like, oh, you have to upgrade. We want to have enough credits for people to create, a handful of campaigns. And for the average user, that's like, get one right first. The enterprise situation will be more of an API with OpenAI, and you can, that's the cheapest possible way to do it. The most cost of it, just like with high level, you API into like MailChimp or Twilio or whatever, external tools, you get this enterprise based pricing that's super cheap. Randy Speckman, welcome. Good to have you. I'm looking for any other examples I can do. Yeah, so Istvan, the way AI credits would work is you'll just have a little self-service. And Josh, I think that's correct, where you won't run out if you're not, if you're using it the way it's intended, you probably should not run out. Like from creating your product all the way through launching your funnel, you should have enough credits unless you're doing multiple. Like, don't go and do multiple campaigns and multiple products. That's the first sign of an ineffective entrepreneur, right? You launch something that works, and then you launch something else that works. You don't launch 5 things hoping one works, like most business op people do. And then you'll have a little self-service thing. Say, hey, upgrade your credits, and it's not some money grab situation. It's like, any other AI tool. It's not a profit center. Okay. Let's try that example. I love that, Chris. Since you're still here, it looks like too. Let's try that. I'm gonna use the same campaign. This was really cool, but I'm gonna do something different. All I'm gonna type in is what you said. Let's see what it comes up with. Yeah, Tam, we'll let you upgrade. I think we'll just refund the initial thing if you're within like 30 days. So if you buy monthly because you want to lock it in and lock in the extra credits and the certification and the AI, and you just want to like have it, but then you when you get more cash, you want to pay yearly. I'm sure our team works with that. Aspiring real estate expert negotiator. No, I don't think that's right. I think it would be to sell more. See, I'm being specific. This is why AI is great, but our training is important. Like, who will your person be in 39 days? They will have sold 30 commercial homes. They'll own a home. They will be trauma free. They will lose 20 pounds. They'll make 10K. The more specific the result, the more prescriptive you're sending AI out to look to use our structure, our data structure to go and scour the most popular in-demand products, courses, and experts out there. The virtual, let's see, dude, this is the most, just to calibrate things. Those of you that are worried about like this proportionally is skews better than reflection of walking around the street. Like if you have 1,000 people anywhere, you'll probably have 190 to 200 whack jobs. So to have like 5 is a delight. And Humberto, you got to check your spam because if you're saying getting responses to support emails, we get metrics every week on response time, and 99% of the time when people are frustrated, it's like check your spam folder. We don't have like a backlog of open support emails, just so you know. Right now, if we launch a big product, there might be a 48-hour period where we get a spike and delay, it compromises response time. That's one of our KPIs as a business. Jeffrey, thank you. Okay, I understand basically how to evaluate commercial properties and working with clients, negotiating legal. Wow, marketing, promoting commercial property, growing your commercial real estate career. Not bad. I would like to see something in there about outbound prospecting. I know it's marketing, but it's not bad. Sorry, I'm just checking for examples. Or yeah, Dave, you're getting the full amount of credits, 250,000 credits because you're an early adopter. I'm going to make this a little bit more for beginners. So look at this. This is Chris. Watch how right on this is. Oh yeah, weight loss would be easy, but for who, Mike? Remember, who am I going to serve? And this is awesome. Now let's see if it builds the whole campaign. Yes, Robin. The answer is yes. I'm just going through. You guys are awesome. We still have a lot of engaged folks here. I don't know what you mean by virtual event template, Robin. I know you've asked me a lot of times. I don't even know what that means. Virtual event template. There's no different template for virtual events. It's just that's what you're saying you're running. It doesn't change anything. The fact is a virtual event, and this is what we taught for 10 years. Like if I'm doing a webinar or an in-person or a hybrid or online, the funnel is the same and the delivery mechanism is the same. I've done virtual events and 2 or 3 day live events, and I'm using the same product roadmap to deliver the same content. What changes is maybe the promotional strategy slightly, which is built in. So let's see how close we've come here. And you tell me, Chris, I think it's pretty good. We got a course. Let me see if it's working on the roadmap still. Oh my God, it's like almost done with that. So I go, okay, cool. Well, we're going to do probably a coaching program for that thing. So I can still change it here for that price range. CRE masterclass for aspiring agents. I would just call it masterclass. And I would say awesome. I mean, dude, the AI knows who's the likely avatar, people getting new, investors or property managers who want to increase their skill set or move into commercial real estate. This makes pretty good sense to me. That's going to increase client relationships, career growth, property. I think the biggest elephant in the room should be I mean, selling more real estate is what everything boils down to. Okay, looks pretty cool. Look at that. That would just maybe wordsmith and say, sell, 10 to 20% more, or sell their first, or whatever. The goal should be to either get certified or become knowledgeable. But usually, the ultimate tip of the spear is to sell X amount of revenue or real estate deals. And then I come in here and I got my product roadmap, and we're still working on this one. That's why I don't see the names here yet. It's just still building it, which is, I look at it as like 10 to 15 minutes as opposed to, for some of you guys, weeks. How many of you have had Growthworks and haven't gotten through setting up your product roadmap properly? Be honest. Mia, I'd be willing to do that because of my sister's involvement in that. It would help her. I could work with you on that with one network marketing example. It's not my area of expertise by any means, but it's also, there's enough people. Welcome, Joe Robbo. Welcome, Natalie. How is my program different from Frank Kern's program? Frank sells a lot of programs. He's actually an early mentor to me. I probably wouldn't have success online without him. I think I used his ultimate webinar blueprint to sell to attorneys, and I was one of the first people to get legal sales off Facebook ads using it. I was like, holy crap. And then like 5 years later, we lived down the street from each other, became buddies, and actually got this tattoo at his house, overpaid for it, but it's a wonderful tattoo. So the difference is he has a CRM and a lot of training that's world-class. I think the unique thing about what we're doing is the Growthworks part. It's the creating your complete marketing strategy and all of your assets and content using AI. I look at, like, if you haven't noticed it, I don't care about funnels and emails. Everybody can offer and sell that. That's a commodity. Like nowadays, unless you're worried about page speed, you're doing billions of dollars of e-commerce sales. Like unless you have these crazy metrics regarding SEO, page speed, uptime, for most businesses, especially in the expert space, if your web page is a ClickFunnels web page, a high level or whatever, Kajabi, what matters is your offer is good. Like anyone can send emails, anyone can make web pages. You know what I mean? Like it's, when you buy software, there's nothing in there. It's an empty container. This is filling the container, if that makes sense. Does anybody else still have questions to sign up, or anyone still signing up? I don't want to waste your time, but I also don't want to leave questions unanswered. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you guys rescheduling with me. I appreciate you seeing our desire to use goodwill to make this available to everybody. There's no scenario where the discount we're offering you is less than you've paid us for anything in the past. That's on purpose. And I appreciate you guys that are all signing up. This is the most successful thing we've launched ever. So Rob, pasting an answer, like, I could be wrong about this, but when you paste the same question 10 times like that, it just means you're someone I'd probably never want to hang out with. And I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just saying, don't do that, dude. Like, don't be that guy. Oh my God, you're such a weirdo. Oh my God, there's more from Rob. The fuck is wrong with you, sir? You need a hug? Oh my God. This is hilarious, dude. That is so funny. You just not do that, please? Um, I'm just looking for good questions about functionality. Thanks, Kevin, for posting that link. Stefan. Okay. You guys can email support any questions you have. Sure. Chiropractor or med spa. Jay Gregor, that's a great question. Let me show you that. I love that. I'm going to rewrite this campaign. Doesn't really matter because I'm on a sample campaign. Wait, am I on a sample campaign? Let me see here. Okay. Let me see. Local business. Sorry. Okay. Rob P. You're officially kicked out. All right. Local, let me see. Local, like a local chiropractor or something, that makes sense. Let's do that. I launched the law firm marketing blueprint. It was one of my first online things. It was awesome. Help chiropractors. Sorry, I'm horrible. That's why AI has to spell shit for me. Does that sound good? Bink. Yeah, so you will get specific emails, Khalil, about AI access. So not a chiropractor newbie. I want an expert, someone that's already established, increased clientele. I'm going to be more specific. I'm going to say new per month. And let's see what we got. Yeah, so sorry, I was distracted. So how do you know you get more if you have AI access? You'll get an email from our team saying it's enabled, I believe. I think it's be like between Monday and Wednesday, everyone should have that. Look at this. This is awesome. That's bad to the bone. So, Robert, that's an important positioning question. And it's essentially around if we use AI to create their content, it takes a few clicks to create content. How long do you wait to give high end client so he thinks he took time to create? That's not the right approach, in my opinion. Now, if you're an agency, your customer never has to log into Growthworks. Many agencies use it that way, and same with high level, right? Some situations they have their team interacting with prospects, and some situations it's hands off. But I think the value is the meeting to extract their expertise and really produce a good result, and also troubleshoot once it's live, because it's not sunshine and rainbows. If you talk to Jason Pulliam or some of our enterprise users, they have countless clients using Growthworks, and it's like, well, the sales team isn't following up on leads, or the cost per lead is too high, or you know what I mean? Like, I would say if you don't have a high ticket business that's crushing it, don't sell other, this is just being honest, don't sell other people. Don't try to do marketing for high ticket businesses if you can't make your high ticket business scale to, 50 to 100K a month, because that's what I don't like about the marketing space. I'm not saying you're doing that. I'm saying this world is full of shysters that are like how many times have you been in a Facebook group where it says, hey, I got my first agency client. How do I get them results? That's not how, imagine a doctor. It's like, I got my first surgery Thursday. Where should I cut? Like, stop. Like, the reason you do a high ticket program first is because you get yourself results, then you help others do it. And then when you help many others do it, then you can turn into a course. Look at that. That's not bad. Now let me make it more catchy. This is cool. Not bad. I mean, think about this. For local business chiropractors, do they understand who they're targeting? Usually not. Do they have a unique proposition? Like, not just we do chiropractic, but like you have painless chiropractor, you have, like pay as you go chiropractic, you have more holistic chiropractic, you have chiropractic for athletes. So, do you know who you're going after? Do you know how to do a strong online presence? Where should you be in terms of social, local sites and very cheap retargeting campaigns that get you everywhere? Social media, are you publishing on a regular basis? Like, look at the good jujitsu schools, chiropractors, restaurants, coffee shops. I mean, it's just twice a day on Instagram. Network cultivator. Now, why not go to other businesses and say, hey, you're an optometrician and you are a massage therapist. I'd love to refer clients to each other because I could do chiropractic and help your customers, maybe give you kickback or maybe just refer each other. Do you do specials? 2 for 1, bring a friend. Holiday specials. You should have a special on every possible holiday, 4th of July, Christmas, and everything in between. How many chiropractors follow up with nurture content to get people back in? And how many have any idea what numbers they should hit? So would this serve the shit out of a chiropractor? I think so. Sorry for the French. Okay, Clint Gray, 90-day sales coaching course. People who are looking the skills to be very successful, powerful coaching. Yeah, I would if it's approaching new clients, I might say outbound selling or something if they're trying to go more cold. Look at this. Chiropractic growth mastery. I would change that, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Reducing marketing costs, bad reviews, ineffective ads. This is great. Um, this is really cool. Without becoming a marketing expert, without having to handle marketing activities on their own, without requiring a large marketing budget. This is fantastic for chiropractors. Let's see what we got here. Oh my God. Foundation, strategic and advanced growth for chiropractors. Email me. This is fantastic. Yep, Kay, all included. Joe, for you, of course. I know you. You're in. Asia, welcome. Josh, you were my team, but good to see you. Sorry, I'm just catching up. You guys have a lot of great questions. I promise if you're bored, you can take off. I just want to make sure. No, I don't have any sisters named Angel, but maybe I do. I don't know about it. My dad did play drums around the country, so you know what I'm saying. Um, yeah, all you guys that said me now, I'm realizing what I asked you like an hour ago, which is, and I'm not that far behind the comments, but just you you get in here and you see the potential, and it's like hard to think through the stuff. If you're not an expert, no software is going to save you. But this is why I don't believe in some of the gurus that are saying there's literally ads running right now. Like if I go to Facebook, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to shame anyone, but there's a lot of products. Generate a course with AI in one day with zero experience or zero expertise. We don't need courses from people that aren't sincere and that you can't answer questions about. Like, I'd like to think you could ask me anything about marketing and I could point to a model or a strategy that works, regardless of your niche or your background or your growth level. Like, I imagine someone going against me or anyone you follow and doing like how to do Facebook ads or something, just letting AI do it all. It's not going to be that good. I mean, it's going to look good and you're going to be able to sell it, but the reviews and the results aren't going to be good. That's where AI leaves off is when it's time to like support and help people. So now we're killing it. Okay. Email magician for chiropractors. Let's see what we got. Look at this. Come on. This is great. Oh my God. You guys, this is so cool. Josh, this is bananas. Boom. And I put it all together and I have a roadmap for chiropractors. Sorry, Tom. AI will be unlocked within 48 to 72 hours, and you will be notified via email. It'll be posted in the school and Facebook groups. It's just going to be pushed out in cohorts, and nobody will not have it by like Tuesday. That's why we're limiting the number and metering the usage, not only with OpenAI, but our own system, and also making sure we get it delivered to a smaller group of people. Yeah, Margaret, let's make a note. Margaret's having issues with payment. Sorry, Rob. Bye, Rob. Show us email my crate, add in my crate. Yeah, so the UI for the actual Facebook ads is not live. You know why it's not live? Because I haven't done the actual Facebook ads live intensive that's ready inside the tool. But what we've done is taken all the top hooks and headlines from all ads, essentially. So I go hooks and headlines. So essentially, this is looking at the most effective modalities for direct response advertising up through what we do now. So if you ask Frank, or if you look way back to Ogilvy's and Claude Hopkins and Eugene Schwartz, these will never change based on the way humans are, in my opinion. So if I go to roadmap step 2 of this chiropractic product, these are the top hooks and headlines. They're pretty cool. The new strategy you can use to craft a compelling USP to stand out for chiropractors, more, the unique selling that we chiropractors, therapists, massage therapists. So it just tells you this is all about just the USP. And then you go to the next step in the roadmap, which is, it basically takes the top hooks you should use to test with your ads, but it's not actually formatted as a real ad yet. And we're going to have Facebook in some form of Google ads. So going to my, the keto test was one I did last night, just messing around. So again, I generate with AI, campaign planner, the core metrics I need having to do with my campaign the keto test wasn't the right one. Sorry. We got Fred at school, Aaron test, puppy training, YouTube ads, keto 50 fast track. Campaign planners, all the information, tweak it. AI does an amazing job of giving you a starting point, not a blank page. I wouldn't just ship what it produces, but it's really powerful. Product roadmap. Every one of us, regardless of who we serve, has the same model, the same data structure. Then we go and have fun in the design studio, which is when we create a unique 3D physical-esque product, a visual map that shows our clients how to get results. And the way I would do that is I have different themes I can choose from. I don't want to overwrite this necessarily, but I can, one of our biggest, I'm not going to recreate this. I'm going to go to a different one. I go to the chiropractor one. Hypnosis, Fred is cool, keto test. Did I do chiropractors? Maybe I wrote over it. Maybe it was I wrote over hypnosis with chiropractors. So I go to my design studio and I go, now I get to bring this product to life. And I choose a general flavor or theme for that, if that makes sense. You can go as weird or as simple or as conservative or as out there as you want. And you can customize it all. It's just a starting point. But I can go, okay, I kind of like this one. And now it has my chiro information in here. I might feel that this is too, the colors aren't right. I can customize all that stuff. Or I can just go in advanced settings and geek out, which I don't recommend you do, but I can say, that's a little bit weird. Let's just make that a little bit, whatever, not a big deal. I can say some variant of green. Let's do this. Now, well, that doesn't make sense to have whatever that is. So I'm going to say maybe avatar, target customer, whatever. Let's find our target customer. Let's see, target audience, whatever. Let's find out who our best customers are for chiropractors. Let's go and say message for USP. Oops, not massage. That'd be weird, although it's closely related. So my killer chiropractic $1 million message, I like that. Online dummy, so search results. So I might say SEO or Google or some shit. Sorry for cussing. Might want to do some search stuff, and I go through, and I would say media, and I could change the colors, the sizes. I'm just trying to give you a little quick example of my social media. So now I can start to see it taking shape with my own branding, and that's how it starts out looking similar, but you can make it drastically different with some customization. Make that kind of stronger, make that bold. I can do whatever I want, okay? Let me shut this, I'll come here, and I can just customize it till I'm blue in the face, okay? Then when I like it, and my brand center, I already have my logo and stuff already built in here. Then I go to the individual lead magnets, and it's, I would say this is my one-page demographic navigator. This might be my USP generator. So it's going into detail, on every one of those steps. So each lead magnet covers one step. Here's social media strategies, community, networking. And then I also have the one-page map I would use. So once I've done that, let's just say I've done that, and then I would create things like, again, what do I need to create to market my business? I need lead magnets, email sequences. I need to create all my core slides. This will create all the core slides, my email sequence, my one-page map that reflects my lead magnets. And yeah, right now AI is in the campaign builder, the campaign plan of the product. It's to generate your campaign, and then Collaborate AI, which is this quarter, is in any asset. So if you're in an email, if you're on a landing page, you can change a headline. I shouldn't say landing page because those aren't out. Any asset you're working on, you can tweak that. Farouk, you can hang up, bud. I'm just believe it or not having fun because I love you guys, and it's so proud to show you this, and I have nothing better to do. And it's almost 4 p.m. here, and I'm probably gonna drink a beer as quickly as I can as soon as it's over. And then you create lead magnets. Those are cool things to do. So if you want to build a lead magnet around you're going to select the theme for your lead magnets, and this is actually what you'd give someone, okay? If you're delivering a lead magnet to someone, pretty cool. And you customize those are see how it has your content already built in, and it's just a huge accelerant of your time. It's a huge time saver. If you sign up for Go High Level Under Us, there's not a discount. We could probably do something like that, but it's not a big focus for us. I don't really know if it would be, but appreciate it. Anything else, man? I'm trying to outlast you, and I'm surprised that there's 300 people here. Anything you want to see? Any questions you have? Nothing like it will be when you come in here and you go, this is my favorite thing to do in the world. Sometimes I just do this for fun. As I go like this, I just want to see what it looks like when I go like this. Let's create a funnel. Let's do a minimal funnel. And just imagine like the copy, the headlines written, the copy is written, obviously I'd have to come in here and customize, but once you get an appointment, appointment confirmation, their nurture sequence, you're sending out an email every day for 27 plus days to nurture people back to book an appointment. When you're onboarding new customers, once they fill an application, making sure they show up, all delivering your lead magnet, all those functionalities that you need just happening. Like I didn't mention, I know there's probably only 10 of you on here. Nope, still 295. I didn't mention optimize AI because I don't want to get ahead of myself and you guys are already, your heads are going to explode. Imagine just coming in here and having, the way I see optimize AI working is saying, hey, what should I be doing next? And I would say, well, based on similar accounts, your opt-in rate is a little bit low, and you should send a Memorial Day promotion campaign. Would you like me to do that for you? Yeah. Or saying, hey, why don't you confirm all my appointments for next week real quick? Okay, cool. Let me text them and email them. Why don't you, what should I be doing in terms of driving more traffic? Well, your best ads are this and that. So that's the power of having everything in one system instead of trying to look at your sales numbers here and your opt-in numbers here and you're writing content over here. It's like, maybe you should shorten these emails because this email is working better than others. Or maybe you should send email more often. And so just to say, optimize this nurture sequence for maximum appointments. That's the power of AI. Okay. Are we there yet? No. But are we headed there? Hell yeah. So I'm really excited about that. And also